Yeah, that'll be a topic that can be looked forward to further down the line, especially for people who are currently attending or will be attending the University of New Brunswick and live or will be living in residence. Um, we'll have another series of videos and possibly a text guide called the Real Residence Handbook, which will tell you everything you need to know and explain how things really get done for those of you who are interested in any type of university or residence politics.
Because being oppressed by the governing body is totally legit.
I know, right? And that's what's going on here. Is this particular group is trying to have the governing body, which in this case is the student union, sign off on oppressing members of the student body who they were voted in to serve. I mean, if they can't see that, then I don't understand what they're doing in these positions in the first place.
Clearly they were elected because they made enough friends, and they're unable to actually think for themselves. They're too busy just doing what they feel like.
Yeah. This is an excellent excerpt from the article.
Good, another one.
There's been
was so perfect.
backlash saying that women should just get over it and feel comfortable around men, regardless of religious or personal reasons that lead them to feel uncomfortable. When we are talking about religious freedom, it's not a question of asking someone to get over it. It's asking them to give up tenets of religious practice, which is not something that we should be standing for at McGill. Okay.
Or to work out in a hijab.
Yeah, you know what?
Well, I mean, as much as it's a terrible thing to say, they're by choice in that religion. The rest of society shouldn't bend around their religious beliefs. If they feel they have to wear a hijab and cover their hair and head,
And whatever, that's their
in the
choice.
presence of men, then that's their choice. Don't sit there and go, well, they believe this, therefore we have to do that. Because I will come up with some ridiculous reasons to do a lot of ridiculous things if that becomes the basis of how society runs.
No, exactly. And it's for that reason that religion cannot be a deciding factor in our society. And this is part of the argument that I make all the time. You know what? You can believe in anything you want. You can believe that the sky is blue because we live inside the eye of a blue-eyed giant. Or that it's impossible to put things into outer space because the sky is a carpet painted by God. But the second you try to impose those beliefs upon other people, that's when... Yeah, exactly. That's when you have an issue. You're entitled to your own beliefs. And I'm not going to object to that. That's no one's place to object to that.
However, as a white man, you're clearly going to oppress them for not believing the same thing you do.
Oh, of course, that's what we do. But it's like the fact that they'd even try to make a correlation, though, between this and that really just defeats their own argument. Because they're trying to bring it in as a reductio ad absurdum, reducing the argument to absurdity by saying that telling us to just get over it is the same as telling someone who's religious beliefs to simply get over it when someone disagrees with their values or with their point of view. But the thing is, it's not absurd to do that. If people are having issues with other people not agreeing with their religious beliefs, then yeah, they should get over it. Am I saying the other person should get over that you don't agree with them? Yes. But these are beliefs that are not compatible with how Western societies function. So, in effect, it's meaningless, and this isn't even a discussion that should be had.
I'm sorry, but I believe in the wolf man in the sky who says that chick has to suck my dick. Sorry, that's my religious belief. She's got to do it.
I know. You have to respect all religious beliefs, and she can't just
Exactly.
get over it either.
Nope, she's going to have to, because we're clearly... I mean, come on. That's so absurd. Anyone could believe anything. Therefore, everyone should do everything. And have
Exactly.
To do everything.
So I think we need to find a student at McGill to submit a petition to the student union saying that they're being discriminated against religiously because certain women will not perform fellatio upon their person.
See, that's a perfect example of taking an argument to the extreme.
Exactly.
That is-
What they
that
did
is-
isn't. Theirs is just making the argument for the opposition.
And that's why people shouldn't be allowed outdoors.
This is very true.
Because the Wolfman in the sky dictates that if light is outside, then a person should not be.
All right.
Before we talk more about the Wolfman in the sky, we should probably accomplish something with this.
Well, for me personally, I think we should just end by doing a brief summary and saying that, not that we don't support egalitarian movements, but we do not support organizations which use egalitarianism as a smokescreen to try to do things that are really discriminatory. So, in this case, discriminating against men by not allowing them to use the gym, or letting your own personal opinion, which does not integrate with societies, try to have that enforced upon people who do not agree with it when that group is in the majority.
And honestly, if they really wanted to have this women-only time, all they'd have to do is put an equal length men-only time. That's it. That's all they'd have to do.
Oh, absolutely.
So
Or
if-
you know what? You can
So
even
if
have
twice a week, so if twice a week there's an hour and a half of women-only time at the gym, then 2 other days at the same time make it men-only. And
or
that
for the
still
same
leaves
amount
you-
of time, not
No.
at the same time. That'd be impossible.
No, I mean at the same time of day.
Oh
on
yeah, sure.
different days.
Yeah. No, that'd be reasonable because that's equal for both sides.
Exactly.
And that's
Rather
all we're
than
at.
Women need to be isolated because their dainty bodies working out may find themselves offended by I don't know why I use the word dainty either. I feel like
Either way,
I feel like there may be backlash for that comment. You know,
Either way,
from the one other
on,
person who's ever going to watch this. Yay!
on that note, I think we should end with "Hail to the Wolfman in the Sky."
All hail Wolfman in the sky.
All right, this has been a chat with Matt and Al. We'll see you next time.